Hello there, Retro Riddlers. Welcome back to another chapter of our Aladdin exploration. Last time we revelled in the magic of the SNES version, but today we're crossing the console divide to uncover the wonders of the Mega Drive. If you're fascinated by how one title can offer multiple enchanting experiences, then you're in for a treat. So sit tight, get comfy, and let's unravel the magic that Sega sprinkled into this classic tale. The year was 1993, a year that already reverberated with the echoes of stellar game releases. Enter Sega, which unleashed its version of Aladdin, developed by the capable hands at Virgin Games. Unlike a mere port or a lightly altered adaptation, the Mega Drive's Aladdin was a game that stood on its own. It boasted a unique level design, different sets of challenges, and, most notably, Aladdin wields a sword. On the sales front, this wasn't just a drop in the bucket, we're talking about a game that moved an incredible 4 million units. This made it not only a staple in the library of Genesis owners, but also one of the system's top sellers. A masterpiece? For many, absolutely. If the SNES version was a love letter to the animated film, then the Mega Drive's Aladdin was an epic poem. The graphical capabilities were stretched to the limit to capture the spirit of the Disney classic. Every element, from the dazzling streets of Agrabah to the mystical confines of the Cave of Wonders, felt like a hand-drawn canvas come to life. What's even more mesmerising is that Disney's own animators lent their skills to ensure the game's visual authenticity. It wasn't just about mimicking the film, it was about adding a new layer of interactivity to a world many of us already loved. The animation was absolutely spot on. I would spend hours jumping through the rooftops of Agrabah just to watch the fluid jumping animations given to my on-screen version of Aladdin. There was a lot to see here, from the visual design of each level to the interesting design of the instructional screen given at the start of the game. Take the SNES gameplay mechanics, sprinkle in a dash of sword slashing action, and you've got a recipe for the Mega Drive's Aladdin. The inclusion of a sword wasn't just a minor tweak, it fundamentally changed how you approached the game. Now, you weren't just dodging and throwing apples, you were engaging in sword duels, slicing through obstacles, and even using it to trigger level-specific events. The diversity of gameplay was remarkable, jumping across perilous pitfalls, engaging in airborne battles during the Magic Carpet ride, and navigating through maze-like dungeons. Every element felt thoughtfully designed, making each playthrough as exciting as the first. The level of control you had over your main character led to this game being a pleasure to pick up and play. Replay value for this game back when I was a child, it felt like it was limitless. The musicality of Aladdin is a large part of its enduring appeal, and the Mega Drive version was up to the task of doing it justice. The Sega hardware, although different from the SNES, had its own unique strengths that composers exploited to recreate the musical magic of the film. Classics like Prince Ali and A Friend Like Me were transformed into 16-bit masterpieces, filling the gameplay with rhythm and energy. Beyond just the music, the game included an array of sound effects that amped up the experience. The clang of swords, the chatter of market-goers, even the fluttering of magic carpet threads, they all added to a rich and engrossing auditory experience. It was one of those games that was an ordinary treat. I can still hear many of the tracks in my mind today, and games that pull this off are an absolute treasure. And that wraps up our look at Aladdin on the Mega Drive. But don't go anywhere just yet, we've got the grand finale coming up, a face-off between the SNES and Mega Drive versions. You won't want to miss the epic conclusion to our Aladdin series. If this video lit up your nostalgia or educated you in some way, give us a like and be sure to subscribe to the Retro Riddler channel for more retro gaming splendours. Until next time, this is the Retro Riddler bidding you an enchanted evening.